Let me read the question now. The coordinates of point P and Q are 2, 3 and Q, 2Q respectively. Given that vector PQ is a unit vector, using the vectors triangle law, find the possible value of Q. Okay, so this is the overall question. So take your time to solve this question and we will discuss the solution in a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let us begin our discussion for the question 5 now. Okay, based on the question, we can obtain that the coordinate P is actually equals to 2, 3 and coordinate Q is equals to Q, comma 2Q. And they also mentioned that vector PQ is actually a unit vector. Okay, what is that meaning, guys? Okay, it means that the magnitude of vector PQ will be equals to 1. Okay, so that is the meaning of unit vector. Okay, so from here, the first step what we need to do is we are going to form the vector PQ by using the triangle law. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to sketch a small triangle consists of O, P and Q, which we can resemble as a Cartesian plane, guys, over in this case. So by the end of the first step, we can expect our vector PQ in the form of I and J format. Okay, so from here, let us begin our sketch of the triangle. So for the students also, what I'll recommend is it is better for you to do the sketch, as it will be easier for you to solve the vector question. Okay, so let me just write here O, okay, and write here P, okay, in a bracket 2, 3, and over here, okay, just an assumption, guys. Okay, by the way, okay, actually your position Q doesn't matter, it can be up or down also can, it's just an assumption, by the way. So from here Q, comma 2Q. Okay, at the end is just the sketch that matters. Okay, so from here, the first step what we need to do is we need to form the vector PQ. So this is your resultant vector. So in order to form vector PQ, what we need to do is vector PO plus with vector OQ. So vector PO plus with vector OQ, that's how you get the resultant vector PQ. Okay, so this is the concept of the triangle law. So let me just write the step here. So step 1, which is form vector PQ using triangle law. Oops. Okay, so from here, vector PQ is equals to vector PO plus with vector OQ. Now you can ask me, they only gave us the coordinate P and coordinate Q, so how are we going to find vector PO and vector OQ? So this point O, we can treat it as an origin, guys, 0, 0. Okay, so from here, vector PO, so what you're going to do is the origin you're going to minus with the P here. So because from here, the point P, it's moving towards the O, not the other way around, not point O moving towards P. So from here, 0 minus with 2. Okay, so from here, vector PQ will be negative 2I. Okay, and then 0 you minus with 3. Okay, it will be minus 3J. Okay, I represent for the x-axis, J is representing the y-axis, guys. Okay, so negative 2I minus 3J plus with, okay, vector OQ. So from here, since point O is moving towards the Q, so from here, Q you minus with O, so you get is positive Q. Okay, positive Q I plus with positive 2Q J. Okay, and then close bracket. Okay, so from here you plus these two vectors together, so from here you get vector PQ is equals to negative 2 plus Q I plus with negative 3 plus with 2qj. Okay, so you're done with the step 1, which is form the vector PQ using the triangle law, which over here we already get the vector PQ is equals to negative 2 plus qi plus with negative 3 plus with 2qj. Okay, so this is your step 1. So what you're going to do is we're going to relate this vector PQ in terms of unit vector, because they mentioned that vector PQ is actually a unit vector. Like I explained in my earlier of this video, okay, unit vector means that the magnitude of the particular vector is equals to 1. So negative 2 plus q square plus with negative 3 plus with 2q square, not to forget square root, since we are calculating the magnitude, guys. Okay, so don't forget to put the square root over here, equals to 1. Okay, so from here, so this is the formula to calculate the magnitude. Square root of x square plus y square equals to 1. Why 1? Because it's a unit vector. Okay, so from here, let us square both sides to eliminate the square root over here. So from here, negative 2 plus with q square plus with negative 3 plus with 2q square equals to 1. Okay, so let us expand these two brackets respectively. So from here, negative 2 plus with q, from here you get is 4 minus with 4q plus with q square. Okay, and then plus with 9. Okay, and then times with negative 12, I mean minus 12 minus 12q plus with 4q square equals to 1. Okay, so far so good. You already done the expansion. Okay, so let us solve the highest power first. Okay, by start with the power of 2. 4q square plus with q square you get is 5q square. Okay, so from here let us proceed to the power of 1. Negative 4q and then minus with 12q. So from here you get is negative 16q. Okay, so from here 4 plus with 9 you get is 13, and then from here the 13 you minus with 1, so the 1 from the right hand side you move it over to the left hand side, so from here you get 12. So 13 minus 1 is 12. So from here you get 5q square minus 16q plus with 12 equals to 0. So from here you perform the factorization. So you get 5q minus 6. Okay, and then in the bracket q minus 2 equals to 0. Okay, we are very close to our final answer. So from here your q is equals to 6 over 5, or your q is equals to 2. So this is your final answer, guys. Okay, so for the summary is very straightforward. You form the triangle law, and then you calculate the vector PQ, and then this vector PQ you try to relate with the unit vector concept. Okay, the unit vector concept is just the magnitude of the vector is equals to 1. How to find the magnitude is square root of x square plus y square, and then you equate it equals to 1, and that's how you get the possible value of Q, guys. Okay, so that is all for the discussion for the SPM 2022 at Maths paper 1 question number 5. I hope you find this video useful. If you like this video, make sure that you give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more upcoming at Maths videos in the future, and make sure that you share this video to your friends. Thank you everyone for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.